Alright, ladies and turds, we are back. Jesus Christ, day 5 E3, the final event of today. Today felt
Welcome
like
to the Razer keynote
it went
at
out for a
E3,
while, but
the world's biggest video games convention. We have got an insane show
we're
for
here with
everyone
Razer.
today.
I don't know what
We've come
they...
a long way here together. For gamers, by gamers. And today we're one of the biggest gaming brands in the world. We span hundreds of millions of gamers, from PC gaming to console gaming to mobile gaming.
My brother
But
actually
what I'd
gave
like to
me
talk a little bit
a
about
capture
today,
card,
to kick
and
things
that's how I'm
off,
able to use the
is PC
HD
gaming,
camcorder
something
here,
near, dear,
so you
close to
can
my
watch
heart.
through my, through the
And
streams.
pretty much to talk about
That's the only thing I
decade
have, I think, that's
of the
Razer.
Blade. So in 2011, we launched the world's first true gaming laptop. And this caused quite a bit of controversy back then, because gaming laptops were not gaming laptops in the true sense of the word. They were gaming luggables back in the day. Super thin, super
Those
heavy.
are the dark days.
And
We
the
don't talk
Razer
about
Blade
that.
was the first
I used to stream
true
with the
gaming laptop in
laptop.
the
You
sense
could
that
hear
was
it in the
super
background, the
thin,
fan.
super
Just
light, and super
zzzzt.
powerful.
We don't talk
And
about
it
that.
ushered in a new generation of gaming laptops. And since then, over the past 10 years, the entire industry has
Make
moved
babies.
to follow in the footsteps of the Razer Blade. In 2013, we launched the world's thinnest gaming laptop. 2016, we
So I guess they're
invented
announcing a new
the
laptop.
world's first Thunderbolt 3 external GPU. In 2018, we launched the world's smallest 15-inch gaming laptop.
Gaming
and
laptop?
Since then, we've now got the entire Razer Blade family. We've
Gaming
got the Blade
laptop?
Stealth 13, we've got the Blade Pro 17, and of course, we've got the Blade 15. And the Razer Blade has been both a critical and commercial
The Razer
success.
Blade.
It's been
Oh
called
my
the
lord.
very best
How cheesy
gaming
is that?
laptop in the world,
That
and
name, the
continues to
Razer
win
Blade.
accolades
Oh my
over
word.
and over again. And at this point, many
Razer
of our
Blade.
fans, many of the Razer community is asking,
It's so cheesy.
what's next? So
The
we go
Razer
down and we talk
Switchblade.
to every single one of our fan base, for gamers, by gamers. We talk to the press, and one thing
I don't
that
think
we've
you've
heard
talked to every single
consistently
person.
over the past couple of years is, when is Razer going to make an AMD gaming laptop? Well,
Gaming laptop?
ladies and gentlemen, I'm incredibly excited to be able to announce that we're now working closely together with AMD, and we've put the very best designers and
Did his
engineers
background just
together with the
move?
top AMD engineers, and what we've created in
I
a
don't, is that a
single line
screen?
is the ultimate AMD
Is his background
gaming
like
laptop.
a screen, or what the
And
turd
with
is that?
that,
It looked like the
bringing
things
back
just moved.
the
Those
legendary
panels.
Razer Blade 14. How do we do this? How did we make the ultimate AMD
So I
gaming
guess
laptop?
they just
Well,
announcing a
we
laptop.
took a look at
Gaming
the
laptop?
14-inch gaming laptops today.
At least
Now,
he
many
just
of
went
them
right into
have
it.
tried to follow in the
I'll give him
footsteps
that.
of the Blade 14 that we created some 10 years ago, and many things have changed since then. In terms of form factor, many of the gaming laptops out there are portable, but we feel they could be thinner, could be slimmer. Now, over and above, in terms of GPUs, there's been not much innovation. Don't get me wrong, they've got a great GPU in there, but they max out at a
I don't have much to
3060.
say.
In
I'm
fact,
just
in
thinking
terms
about the
of
Beaver
total
game.
graphics power,
And
or
I'm trying to figure out,
TGP,
like, okay, how
they
are we
max
gonna
out at
survive the
just
dry
80
season?
watts, and we feel
Because I don't have enough supply. My boys might, die from hunger. Featherhead, you might not survive. Mr. Ferber Snort might die on me.
Talk about materials. Unfortunately,
The old hag
really
might not be able to pick another
One thing
berry.
that we do at Razer that all of you are familiar with is that we look at doing really premium builds.
I'm gonna
We've got
guess there's gonna be a
CNC'd machined
winter too
chassis. We want to
in
make
the
sure that we've
game.
got the
I don't know.
best possible no flex kind of a chassis, but many of the ones out there don't have that. And of course, cooling. Many of the 14-inch gaming laptops are still using solutions that we pioneered some 10 years ago. At Razer, we've really pushed it ahead. We've had vapor chamber cooling for years now. We are in the next generation of that. We've done that for laptops. We've done that for phones, over and over. Now, in terms of having all this last gen tech,
I remember
many of
that.
them are still
The
limited in
laptops
terms of the ports
will
that
always
they've got.
overheat and
They've got only a
explode.
couple of Type A ports, a couple of Type
Oh
C
lordy.
ports, so on and so forth. And they've got
It's also loud. Like I hated how loud
keyboards. They're using single color backlit keyboards.
my
Why? Because they don't
laptops
have
were.
space or they
It
don't
drove
have
me
the
insane.
imagination. But at Razer, we've got loads and loads of imagination. And what do we want to imagine? Well, a whole lot of
Ultra powerful, ultra thin, ultra fast, ultra connectivity, ultra responsive, ultra immersive.
We want to have ultra connectivity.
So much
we want it to be
ultra.
responsive, and of course, ultra immersive. That's a lot of ultra.
Are they just gonna show it, or is this like
AMD gaming laptop?
Are they just gonna talk about this?
Let's talk about how ultra.
Oh my word,
Razer 14 is.
Oh my
word! With AMD and Razer,
ultra powerful.
Designed and engineered in a single line, the world's most powerful 14-inch gaming laptop. This is.
Imagine every time he says laptop, replace that with
we're talking about the world's most
penis.
Powerful 14-inch gaming laptop.
14-inch gaming penis.
End, we wanted to pick one of the most powerful CPUs on the planet today, and we've picked the AMD Ryzen 5900HX. This is truly an incredible CPU. We are talking about a HX class, an extreme class AMD processor, and it's an unlocked processor.
I don't think they have anything to share, I'm gonna say, aside from this then.
We are using a HX class unlocked processor. A Zen 3 mobile processor
Buzzwords,
in a
yeah.
cutting edge 7 nanometer
Alright,
level.
maybe that might be that. I don't think I want to watch
CPU,
this.
And it's got up to a whopping 4.6 gigahertz of power. This is an insanely great CPU. And joining me here today talking about this partnership to make the ultimate AMD gaming laptop,
Keanu Reeves.
Jason Banter, VP of Product Management of AMD.
Razer is known for some of the most
Okay, I'll wait.
laptops in the industry.
I'll wait.
Razer has
I got a little video.
Design, quality,
Kind of quiet, but
that is second to none. That's why we at AMD are excited to partner with
RGB
Razer for the
on the
first time,
computer.
bringing Ryzen, the world's best mobile gaming processors, to the Razer laptop lineup.
Alright, never mind. I don't care about this. Alright, ladies and turds, that was E3 Day 5.
The best performance, and the best experience
They had nothing to show.
Razer Blade
The indie games I did like from the Freedom, the Freedom Games panel. And then Capcom seemed to be like the spoofiest, right? That's what everyone was waiting for. But it wasn't really anything for me. I guess for fans of those games, probably excited. And in this, I mean, if you're into that, I guess. Tomorrow, though, finally, we got Nintendo. It's bootleg that Sony's not at E3. It would have been fun to see, maybe today, if Sony, could have been on Monday. That would have been nice. Maybe brought something, show something new. I don't know. More games for the PlayStation 5 or anything. But yeah, tomorrow is Nintendo. Let me check. Oh, that would have been cool. Oh, didn't the Nintendo 64 had that? Earthworm Jim 3D, the Intellivision or whatever it's called.
With zero compromises. From all of us at AMD,
okay,
to
let me check the schedule again. Hold on. So tomorrow, tomorrow, gaming laptop. Tomorrow,
thank you very much, Jason. So
we have
Jason of AMD talking about our partnership.
Beep, 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 beep.
The CPU, of course, while we've picked one of the most powerful.
We have 4 things tomorrow. We have Nintendo, which please Nintendo,
the GPU.
Give me something, okay? I know the virus is bootlegging and everything, right? So I get it. Don't expect anything, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna expect anything, right? Like go in with no expectations. But I would love anything with Metroid for the anniversary, or maybe mention like, okay, we're gonna make something, something Metroid based, but we need more time, like later in the year or something. And maybe also like Donkey Kong Country or something. Those are the two things I would like a surprise, right? We know we're gonna get Zelda stuff, like Zelda news or whatever. because it's the year of Zelda, right? Mario was first. It's Zelda coming up soon. Skyward Sword is, coming out next year or next month, the remaster. And so I'm guessing they're gonna announce a collection or something, or they're gonna do a collection and Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, like Wii U HD versions coming to the Switch, and they're gonna maybe slowly sprinkle it throughout the year. And either I don't want to know anything about Breath of the Wild 2 except for the release date. I know people want the release date to come out, later in this year. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it might be next year. If anything, maybe either middle of next year or later next year. And then as for this Switch Pro, the rumors have said that the Switch Pro was supposed to be shown, or their new console was supposed to be shown before their E3 event. I haven't seen anything on their E3 thing, or so if they do have a new, console, I'm still wondering, is it like a new console, like from PS4 to PS5, or is it just an upgraded version, like the 3DS to the new 3DS XL? And what will it feature? Vapor right now. I'm wondering, like what will they show? But I hope if there is a new Switch, whatever, like keep the direct. It's supposed to be 40 minutes long. Keep the direct, like one game after another. Like keep it moving, right? And then they said the Treehouse event is 3 hours long. If they do have a new, console or whatever, the third, announce it at the direct and then show it off at the Treehouse, right? For people who want to, like Nintendo, you don't have to do much to technically win E3, I guess. Microsoft did a swell job, I would say, but there's a few things that really, were kind of like dragging on. But I did like their presentation and how they kept it moving. It's just that Forza, that was like 10 minutes long of Forza was kind of bootleg. But they did have like 4 or 5 games that I wanted to play. 3 of them I really, really want to play. Maybe consider oh, maybe I should, get an Xbox. But then I was like, oh, these are coming to PC, so even better. Anyways, that's the schedule for tomorrow. We're gonna watch Nintendo at the start of the day, and look how cool that is. Nintendo starts at 11 CST, their direct, and 3 hours later they're doing their Treehouse, which means the next Bandai Namco is exactly 3 hours after this, at 4:30 p.m. basically. So if anything, maybe I'll watch the direct and then separate the recordings. But if anything, we can probably watch it together here, like the whole event. If anything, I don't know what Yoriko Studio is. I've never heard of that. There's like a 5-minute, like what is that? They're still talking about something. I don't know what whatever. What is Yoriko Studios? Can somebody check?
We can't wait for gamers and creators to experience the incredible
then
and the portability.
I don't know what is this? Play for all.
Min, thank you for your great partnership.
Oh, more Tales stuff. Okay.
And that is the ultimate
what is
gaming laptop.
Play for all? I know they were talking about it, but I don't know if I care about that. And then we finish E3 with the award show, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's
talk a little bit about how
I don't care about whatever they're talking about this. It seems they're going on. We're done here with Razer. There's nothing interesting. We'll see you tomorrow, ladies and turds, with the final day of E3, day 6, and probably the most exciting, hopefully, with Nintendo. I really hope, please, Nintendo, deliver something exciting. I want to feel like it's E3 again, right? Like I want to get excited, but at the same time, don't expect anything because of the whole virus, and I get why these have been a little underwhelming, right? But at the same time, it's nice to get excited. I'm gonna end the recording here. I'm done with this, whatever they're talking about. Until then, doodles! I'll see you tomorrow, everyone.